India is monitoring every single aspect of what Pakistan is doing right now. We're hearing that Pakistan's fuel supplies is also something that India is constantly tracking, constantly monitoring. Indian war assets are monitoring Pakistan's naval movement, particularly in the Arabian Sea. And we understand that our Poseidon aircraft is on surveillance duty. India's P8I Poseidon aircraft is on surveillance, and our drones are also keeping a tab on Pakistan movement. India's MQ-9B drones coming in very handy right now and being used for all possible surveillance. Indian satellites are also being used, and so the big focus right now is the fuel crisis that Pakistan is staring at. Let's bring in Shivani Sharma for more details on this. Every aspect, Shivani, is being looked into, monitored by India. And very importantly, there's a great deal of focus really on how Pakistan is struggling right now with the fuel crisis.
Akshita, India has been very vigilant all along the borders, and this time all the more alert is there because of the developments of last 12 days. Because we've seen how Pakistan has been claiming it is testing its missiles, it is actually issuing notifications, NOTAMs, and it is conducting some drills, how it claims. So India is quite vigilant. India is keeping an eye on Pakistan's development. It knows Pakistan's capabilities well, and we all know that too, Akshita. So all the surveillance devices, including the naval assets, the P8I aircraft and the other assets, including the drones, they all have been deployed, and they always are on a high alert. But situational alert is all the more high because of the current scenario. So all the are being monitored. Indian forces are vigilant. They are seeing and assessing the whole situation, and simultaneously we are also preparing for any kind of action other than what we are already into, the mode of strategic action as being discussed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and we've seen how the service chiefs have been meeting, the Defence Secretary, the NSA. They are all involved in a long-term planning of a strategic action against terror. But simultaneously we are also monitoring what Pakistan is doing, agitated Pakistan is doing, and the capabilities of Pakistan are well known to all of us.
Very true. So right now we're using all of our resources to also ensure we keep a close track on really what Pakistan is up to. The naval movement's very important because that's something we've been seeing in the Arabian Sea. But Shivani, thanks very much for joining us with those details. Let's talk about really the kind of assets that we have that's actually used for surveillance tactics right now against Pakistan. We're talking about drones, aircraft, all of that being used. But I want to right now focus on the Boeing P8I. How does it actually help in India's surveillance missions? It can track ships and submarines in real time. So what we're talking about in the Arabian Sea, this particular aircraft plays a big role in surveillance duty along that entire area. It also collects data on all enemy movement. So right now, to track any movement by Pakistan, naval and otherwise, the Boeing P8I plays a big role there. It also signals India's maritime readiness as well. Be prepared for any eventuality and ensure we're prepared by knowing our enemy's movements. It engages targets with torpedoes and missiles as well. So while it's around, India also ensuring that it has huge arsenal packed with it in case of any enemy movement. There's also instant communication, real-time communication that's possible with the command centers. So that is another big asset that the Boeing P8I comes with. There's enhanced surveillance, essentially more than any other equipment and arsenal that India has. Because of its speed, because of its endurance, this particular aircraft is truly set apart really on surveillance activities and otherwise.